You are probably referring to the latest incidents of shelling in Tripoli yesterday. Is that true, Patricia? That's the one you have in mind?
Yes, Peter, this is what I have in mind. Thank you.
Yeah. So I would just like to stress that we are condemning this very strongly, this latest series of indiscriminate shelling and attacks against civilians in and around Tripoli, in the neighborhoods which are populated by civilian population. This is unacceptable. And we understand that also the area very close to the Italian embassy was hit, and we express our solidarity with our Italian partners in this. And yet again, we underline that any kind of indiscriminate strikes which are targeted at heavily populated areas are unacceptable, and they run counter to the basic principles of the international humanitarian law. This incident and yet again underline the need to for all the parties and all the actors in the conflict to agree on a ceasefire, sustainable ceasefire, and restarting the political talks. So this is really necessary for Libya to be brought back to the stability and to embark on the political way how to solve issues. When it comes to the first part of your question, this criticism is not new. It's been repeated by certain Libyan representatives several times. I can only say that Operation Irini is a concrete example how the EU wants to contribute to the peaceful settlement of the conflict in Libya. Operation Irini has for its task or has mandate to contribute to enforcing the UN arms embargo in order to prevent flow of weapons to Libya, weapons which are feeding this conflict. For this, we have the agreement and mandate by the 27 member states. This is what member states agreed. They agreed to launch Operation Irini with the mandate it has. And the mandate is indeed to enforce the UN arms embargo, not making differences. I mean, if there is UN arms embargo, we are going to contribute to enforcement of this embargo and preventing the flow of weapons to Libya. We have naval assets, aerial assets, satellite assets. The operation is operational actually in these days. First assets started to operate and to work. And what we are doing is also in line with the decision by the Security Council and the relevant Security Council resolution. So this is an operation designed by the EU, which has a very clear mandate and the task to prevent the flow of weapons to Libya and contribute to a political solution.
Can I have a last question on Libya?
Of course, go
yeah,
ahead.
Thank you. So basically, Peter, what you're saying is, given the fact that they are blocking the flow of weapons to Libya in general, is not favoring Haftar. It's doing a task for everybody. Yes.
Of course, this mission was designed in order to provide EU's contribution to enforcing the ceasefire or to create conditions conducive for the ceasefire and eventually for political solution. And since this is operation which operates within the remit or within the mandate actually also of the Security Council resolution, it's obvious that the main task is to prevent illegal arms flows into Libya. And then, of course, I mean, illegal export of oil and other secondary tasks. But when we are talking about the weapons, that's the EU's contribution to enforcement of the UN arms embargo.
Thank you. I only see, I know, I see two hands, more hands raised now. I would like to finish off on the issue of Libya. Would there be other questions on this? If not, we would go to Lawrence, but let me check. Christian, est-ce que ta question est sur la Libye?
Oui.
Est-ce que ta question est sur la Libye?
Oui, oui, absolument.
Alors vas-y, Christian.
Peter, ma question est assez simple. Je ne sais plus, j'ai perdu le décompte de vos appels à l'arrêt des combats, au cessez-le-feu, à tout ce que vous voulez, à toutes les condamnations. Je sais qu'effectivement, M. Borrell dit que oui, on n'arrive pas non plus à sortir des mots. Mais Qu'est-ce qu'il faudrait pour que ces appels qui se multiplient soient concrétisés? Et qui a les moyens de faire pression sur les protagonistes? Et ma deuxième question, on a des rapports qui montrent qu'il y a des mercenaires russes qui combattent en Libye. Il n'y a pas un moyen de demander à ce que ces gens quittent le territoire libyen? Est-ce qu'on est impuissant et condamné à constater la poursuite de ces bombardements aveugles sans jamais arriver à les faire cesser? Je sais que c'est une espèce de réflexion, mais quand est-ce qu'on arrivera à sortir de ce discours qui est on condamne, c'est inacceptable, c'est pas bien, et puis après, point barre, on passe à une autre question?
Bon, en bref, la condamnation publique, c'est une part des activités que nous faisons, mais il y a aussi beaucoup d'activités diplomatiques qui sont faites régulièrement, chaque jour, chaque heure. Et que nous disons, c'est l'importance du processus de Berlin sur les guides ou sur les auspices des Nations Unies. C'est probablement la meilleure plateforme, le meilleur forum pour discuter et faire les décisions, faire les pressions, faire les négociations avec tous les partenaires qui ont de quelque manière influence et aussi relation avec les parties du conflit en Libye. Donc, très brièvement, le processus de Berlin, c'est une plateforme pour essayer de discuter les choses et faire le mouvement, faire le développement qui ont comme résultat le processus politique, ça veut dire les négociations des deux parties de Libye sur les conditions et sur la modalité de cessez-le-feu et sur la modalité de solution politique.